Excuse me? What are you trying to do, putting up a damn poster like this? Huh? I just made it with the intention of preventing shoplifting. What are you saying? This goddamn poster?
Trouble busters!
This shoplifting problem doesn't seem to be getting better. My name is Melanie, a part-time housewife who works at a supermarket. Of all the sins in the world, I hate shoplifting more than anything. This should be fine. I hope this will reduce the number of shoplifting cases even a little. Hey, Melanie? Yes, ma'am? What are you trying to do, putting up a damn poster like this? Huh? I just made it with the intention of preventing shoplifting. I can't believe it. Disgusting. Yes, shoplifting is a hateful crime. As a matter of fact, when I was little, my parents ran a bookstore, but shoplifting incidents caused the store to go bankrupt, and they were in such a dire situation that they were worried they'd be unable to survive. But you don't think anything of proudly posting this kind of photo in the store? No, ma'am. Don't you understand that it's a violation of human rights? What? But the criminal was wearing sunglasses, so their identity is still unknown. It isn't a question of whether or not their identity is known, damn you! I don't understand at all what's wrong with it. The person who you claim is the criminal guilty of shoplifting. Is there any evidence that they shoplifted anything? Evidence, you say? The person may have returned the items after considering them carefully. Did you see them stealing anything? But can't you see they're actually putting items in their bag instead of their cart? But if you put them back before leaving the store, it's not shoplifting. No, I think the possibility of that is extremely low, ma'am. How can you say that so definitively? There's security camera footage of the culprit running away from the store in a panic. Maybe they simply remembered something important and had no choice but to run out of the store. Them running away is nothing but your stupid assumptions. Even if it's true that they actually did shoplift, it's the fault of this damn store, which doesn't have much crime prevention awareness. And that's precisely why we've put up posters to catch the culprits. But there's no evidence that this person is a shoplifter, is there? But this particular person has been caught on camera taking items from the store in their bag many different times and for many days. Even cameras aren't perfect. Does the store have security cameras installed from every angle? Well, no, not exactly. There! What did I tell you? There's a limit to how far you can go with this bullshit, Melanie. I've never seen anything so disgraceful. What we find most unforgivable about your actions this time, Melanie, is that the person on the poster looks like Sheila here. What? This is where I had a strange feeling of suspicion. For one thing, the alleged criminal doesn't look like Miss Sheila at all. Her height and build are completely different from the shoplifter captured on the security cameras. And the other was that... Have you no shame for putting poor Sheila in the spotlight for something she didn't do by having this poster put up? I'm just trying to prevent shoplifting at this particular store, even if just a little. Right, Sheila? You're hurt by this, aren't you? Oh, if you look closely, you can see that her eyes are welling up with tears. Excuse me, I'm perfectly fine. Everything will be fine if you leave it to Thalia, honey. Don't tell us that you're taking Melanie's side more than us, who completely sympathize with you. Yeah, you wouldn't do that, would you? If you don't do as I say, Sheila, you might suffer even more, and I'm worried about you. Especially since you were working hard all on your own until Thalia started to look out for you. Melanie, please stop harassing me. This is absolutely preposterous. What the, Miss Sheila? Well, of course. We all know that you're not intentionally harassing Sheila, Melanie, so I will clear up any misunderstandings we may have right about now. So, if you would be so kind, just take down any posters that could cause misunderstandings and rifts between us lovely mom friends without any questions asked. You will do it, right? Even if we didn't tell you to do anything? Melanie? I don't give a crap. It's fine. It's fine if I take down the poster. Even if this person was taken into custody, the shoplifting problem itself won't ever stop. More to the point, the security system in the store is quite subpar in my opinion. I think we ought to install more cameras, Mr. Manager. I'm the only one who's thinking about this seriously. No one would want to take responsibility in case they falsely accused someone of a crime. I should just take down the poster. You're not going to argue, right? That's right, Melanie. What are you doing, dwelling on the past and making yourself look so bad in the process? I agree. I understand. This poster shall be our bookstore, honey. It's all over.
God damn it! Why did you have to steal stuff? What did I do? What did I do wrong?
I'm sorry.
I don't need your apology. Just hurry up and...
I cannot.
I declare that I cannot take down the poster. I don't want to lie to myself about my feelings about this. What are you talking about? Do you even understand your position? Huh?
Didn't you see Sheila's tears?
I dare say that it was because of you, ladies. It genuinely seemed like you were threatening her somehow. More importantly, why the hell are you trying to get in the way of us trying to catch a legitimate criminal? Miss Sheila, whom you keep making a fuss about whenever you compared her to the woman in the poster, is a completely different person.
The identity of the shoplifter?
You may think so, but the person themselves doesn't see it that way, do they? Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate.
Hey, Thalia, what will we do with this?
Yeah, I get it.
Thalia?
Leave it up on the wall for all I care. Go ahead, do it. We have no business here anymore. Let's go.
What? But I'm still in the middle of shopping.
What are you saying? I wouldn't shop at a store that treats mom friends like they're a shoplifter.
I see. That's true.
Let's tell all the mothers that live around here. The supermarket treats mom friends like shoplifters and is the absolute worst there is, and thus better not come here.
Yes, it would be unbearable if I were treated like a shoplifter too.
As expected of you, Thalia. Completely different from someone we won't mention.
After this incident, my surroundings changed dramatically. I was immediately moved from the group chat of the mom friends, and I heard from the ladies whom I never had much contact with.
I heard from Thalia, Miss Thompson. It's so disgusting to treat Sheila like a criminal.
I was criticized, harassed at, and told many times in a roundabout way that I was expected to move away. I was prepared to fight back, but it seems the situation is far worse than I expected. The poster that I had insisted on not removing was also taken down as a result of the store's reputation being at stake due to daily complaints from anonymous people. I was completely isolated, but the hardest thing was...
It seems that Melanie is having an affair with another man.
She seems like such a serious person. That's quite surprising, isn't it?
Is it really? I'm not particularly surprised.
Neither am I.
I suppose that's expected from a person with the common sense of a goddamn frog and treats a mom friend in the same neighborhood as a shoplifter.
Who would be surprised to hear that she's having an affair? That accusation has no evidence.
Well then, let's go, ladies. Let's go.
Yes, if we're treated like shoplifters, it would be truly unbearable. So unexpected.
So unexpected. This is so unexpected.
All things considered, this is so terrible.
I just wanted to catch a criminal. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Oh. Oh, but there's no point in crying, is there? I can live even if the mothers in the neighborhood hate me, but more importantly, I should be happy that Sheila was able to find her place in the world because of all this, right? I haven't done anything wrong, but if Sheila was truly hurt by seeing the poster, then that wasn't an acceptable thing to do. I ought to reflect on it. How could this be? I feel like a pile of dog crap on the side of the street. How could this happen? Miss Melanie?
What? Miss Sheila?
You're kidding, right? Oh, don't tell me you heard my embarrassing monologue earlier.
I'm so embarrassed. Aha! I knew it!
I'm terribly sorry to have offended your ears, ma'am. Oh, no, I'm not embarrassed because of you. And then Miss Sheila quietly confessed.
What?
The unbelievable truth to me, and as I thought, the two strange feelings of suspicion I had at first were 100% correct. And yet,
those goddamn bitches. Thank you. Please come again. Hold it right there. Miss Sheila, I will not let you escape this time. Why don't we have a look at what's inside your bag, ma'am? What did I do?
There is only one reason for a store clerk to call out to someone who's outside of the store, isn't there? Ma'am, you haven't paid for the items in your bag yet, have you?
Hey, why did I have to be shoved into a place like this? What was in that bag of yours, Miss Thalia? Shut up, you're just a regular part-timer. If you want to talk to me, call the manager now.
The manager is off today and is on his boat right about now.
Well then, this can be dealt with later. I'll be going now. You were caught shoplifting red-handed, and I've only seen everything you've been doing in the store, Miss Thalia. You literally don't know when to quit, do you? The things in my bag were bought at another supermarket.
We have video footage of you putting items in your bag. You'll see.
But that was just a fragmentary shot from a fixed camera, wasn't it? I put the items back, you know.
Where did you put them back?
Who knows? I don't remember.
There's no way you would remember, is there?
Yeah, no way.
No matter how much you try to remember, it's impossible to remember what you didn't do, right? Because you never put those items back. What you put in your bag is still in the same bag of yours.
Enough saying bullshit, woman. In the end, you only saw me put the items in my bag and you didn't check until the end to see if I put them back or if they're still there, did you? You mean to tell me you were watching me until I left the store?
Yes.
But that's not true. I was cautious. No, I was wandering around looking for products and I never saw you anywhere nearby.
I was disgusted as such, after all.
What? How?
That's because you thought you were the only one who disguised yourself, Miss Thalia, and you said you wouldn't come to this supermarket, but you targeted times after 10 p.m. when there would be fewer employees.
Don't go ahead and treat me like a shoplifter. I'll tell you this, no one will trust your claim that you saw with your own eyes. It could be only a simple assumption, or it could be that you've been thinking about the circumstances you find yourself in lately and maybe holding a grudge against me.
Not to worry.
Huh?
I already anticipated what you'd say. And then I showed her the phone recording of Her Majesty, the Queen of Shit Thalia Smith shoplifting from start to finish until she left the store as evidence.
No!
This is the evidence you wanted. Is there anything you want to argue against?
God damn it! And it was going so damn well up until now.
So you admit it then?
Since you've recorded everything from start to finish, yeah, I do. Here you go. Everything I owe you up until now. You just want me to pay, right?
What the hell is with that attitude?
What the hell? You still got something to say? I admit I shoplifted, and I am willingly paying for everything I owe this stupid store. What more do you frickin' want?
Oh, don't you know?
Enough already. It's late at night anyway. Just let me get the hell home.
Well, what I want is that this truth is told to all your friends and family and that the police get involved, you see.
What?
After stealing so many products, cornering multiple people, such as myself and Miss Sheila, and now you're just going to pay him and call it a day? You've got to be kidding me.
Wait, the police? My husband knowing about this will get me in trouble. We're still friends, aren't we, Miss Melanie?
Before we're even friends, which we aren't, you're a shoplifter, Miss Thalia.
Don't say that, please. I'll call out to you again and get you back into the group, okay?
Shut your damn mouth.
What's with that attitude? Are you planning to spend the rest of your life alone?
I won't be alone. I'll have Miss Sheila at my side. Oh, Melanie, and even I've hurt you too. I know it was never your intention to hurt me, Miss Sheila. I know you didn't want to be noticed in a bad way by Thalia, the central big mama of this neighborhood, right? I'm so sorry. I was scared to be alone. I understand how you feel, but in the end, you didn't give in to Big Mama and helped me, didn't you?
What? The real identity of the woman on that poster is Miss Thalia?
Yes.
But how can you know that for sure?
I thought that if I could find out the real identity of the culprit, things would be a little bit better for you. So I turned my weakness of not standing out very much in society into an advantage and kept watch of her at the supermarket the whole time.
I see. So that's why you know.
Why, yes. I was once called Sheila from the shadows with how little of a presence I have in a room. Well, I'm kind of like that myself. After that, it seems Miss Sheila frequented the supermarket almost every day and finally locked on to the person on the poster, which turned out to be you, Mrs. Thalia Smith. After that, all that was left to do was to record the times you came to the store and captured footage of all your repeated crimes.
Capture footage?
Yes, and I gave all of this to the people working at the Buster supermarket.
You goddamn traitor! After everything I did for you?
Oh, I genuinely don't think you ever did anything for me. Even if you interacted with me at all, it was only to use me as a tool to gather criticism against Miss Melanie, wasn't it? I thought I would rather be alone than live as nothing but a tool to you. That's what I thought.
That's wonderful. I'm glad you've made that decision, Sheila.
I was under strict surveillance under the shoplifter group and co., as I've come to call our oh-so-kind neighbors. The fact that she committed the crimes when you weren't working proves that, for real.
I don't care about those goddamn stories. What on earth are you guys going to do to me?
We'll contact your family and have the situation handled by the police.
It's not like I did it because I wanted to, though. Allison and Aaron, those poor souls were struggling financially, and so I wanted to help them.
No matter what the reason, stealing is stealing. It's legitimate theft.
I'm sorry, Miss Melanie.
You apologized to Sheila, too.
That's right. I'm sorry, Sheila. Just this once, let it go. If my husband finds out, he'll divorce me. If the police find out, I'll be granted a criminal record. Please help me. I'm at your mercy. I'll do anything I can to fix this.
Anything? I understand everything. First, please call everyone involved in your crime here.
Ooh, will you forgive me?
That will be up to you. I'll forgive only one person.
Yes, ma'am. I'll tell you everything, so please do what you can.
And so, as an ugly internal whistleblower who doesn't mind sacrificing others for herself, summoned Allison, Aaron, and Riley, who were deeply involved in her crimes, to the office. And lo and behold, they immediately started blaming each other for the incident in an ugly argument, and everyone started saying unanimously,
I'm not to blame.
And so the four traitors never admitted their mistakes or apologized for their crimes, and thus led me to decide to socially eliminate all four of them. This made Thalia furious, and she said,
Not what you promised! Not what you promised! You said you'd forgive one person!
Indeed, and that's why I chose Sheila.
What?
Sheila? I'm going to forgive you for apologizing to me regarding this ugly situation.
But you've forgiven her for that a long time ago, you goddamn liar!
Liar? What is the thief talking about, I wonder? I was so shocked when I heard what y'all had to say. This was far more heinous than I could have ever imagined. Riley, who bought the things Thalia stole at a discounted price. Allison, who was stealing to compete with Big Mama to build a powerful reputation. Aaron, who distracted the store clerks and acted as an indifferent wall while the crime was being committed. And you are the perpetrator and criminal mastermind behind the whole scheme. You're all a gang of thieves. You trying to get all of the things you stole for yourself is the reason why this happened, you know.
A bonus stage is a given in the game, isn't it? But if we get caught, then we're all in big trouble. You dragged us into this, and we'll never forgive you.
As a victim here, I shall never forgive all of you equally, so don't worry.
No, please! I'm a victim too! I did all this with the sole desire to meet everyone's expectations. Please, just let me go!
Even with the police and their husbands present in the room, the gang of bitching thieves kept saying that they were the only victim and pinned the blame on each other through to the very end. However, the only ones who thought they were innocent were the women themselves, and all four of their husbands, who were listening as everything unfolded, declared that they wanted a divorce, and the scum who ganged up and committed thefts repeatedly, like somewhat pirates who had fallen into the dark pit of despair, all got equal punishment for what they did, and were granted a criminal record with a period of probation. Their husbands divorced them all, and all of them were cut loose by their parents as an after effect. And since the thieving quartet couldn't survive on their own, they formed a group and started working part-time jobs while sharing a room. However,
Thalia! You were the one who stole the dollar that was on the table, aren't you? You were also the one who took the samples from the cosmetics store, didn't you? You stole some instant noodles for yourself too, didn't you? I don't know. You don't know shit.
Every day, things disappear as they continue to steal each other's things, and their living could very well be a hellish land of fighting between four deities of pestilence. Birds of a feather flock together, I guess. Meanwhile, I became best friends with Sheila, who experienced bitter memories of these ladies, much like me. She's also a rather reserved and quiet person, and I feel like birds of a feather really do flock together, so now we're lifelong friends.
Troublebusters!